Hi everyone, this is Lynissa Hayes from Makers Avenue. I'm back today with another new MiniVerse. This time we are looking at the brand new Real Brand series, and let me tell you, this series is absolutely awesome. It was so cute. At first, you think it was just something that them trying to do what Mini Brands does, but they blew Mini Brands out of the park with this one. So stay tuned. So anyway, yes. Unlike mini brands, Miniverse, this real brand series, they do have their usual cheat codes. So there are markings, as you saw. There's if you look at the place where it says the little cheese it on the inner wrapper, there's the pencil markings near that area showing what's in the containers. So if you look at minimynimos.co website, you can find those cheat shots so that way you can pick out what you're gonna get. And so yeah, this was kind of well, I don't know if it's surprising. Kind of heard about it a couple of months ago. Some people were at first, guess they kind of doubted, because they thought it would just be like mini brands. Mini brands already has their real brand stuff. So what could they add? But then we found out that Miniverse, unlike mini brands, is actually filling the boxes with miniatures. And oh my gosh, the details are so cute. So usually with mini brands, they just they just have empty boxes or packaging. Sometimes every once in a while they put stuff in it, but most of the time it's just empty boxes. But mini brands, as you can see, we got waffles in the waffle containers. We got Hostess cupcakes. We have items that you can make ingredients with. So almost like just everything is, there's actually a miniature in it, and the details are incredible. Just like mini brands details are incredible, these are even more because like I said, you get extra minis. So I feel like you get more bang for your buck. And also with the cheat codes, you know what you're gonna get, which if you want to be surprised, just start grabbing balls. But if you want to kind of because with these you definitely want to get duplicates, because I know I want to get some duplicates myself, so that way I can keep some with the packaging, like the plastic not open at all, and some where I'm actually opening it for remixes. But yeah, I'm just loving this series. Here we have some Talenti gelato ice cream. This is their, I guess it's salted caramel or something. And so you get to mix it with it's just kinetic sand, different colors. But this is so cute because at the same time, if I want to, I could just scoop it out and use it for ingredients. So their Miniverse is just that's what I love about competition in businesses, because they kind of make each other, they give the consumer better options to choose from. So I don't know how many brands is going to, you know, bounce off of this, but they're definitely gonna have to do something. Now, of course, many brands still probably has like more product options because they've been doing it longer, but now they're gonna probably have to step up their game if I'm getting confused now. If Miniverse continues down this direction, of course, I'm pretty sure, I highly doubt that they're going to, stop making their recipes. But I like this, if they decide to, I hope to see, and I'm pretty sure we will see more series like this in the future. This does say series 1, so hopefully in the future, and I say in the future because they're doing too much right now, but hopefully in the future we'll see more like this. So we have some Laughing Cow cheese, and so you open up the container and we got different wedges of cheeses, and each one is carefully wrapped, and you can put the little sticker back on. Oh, it's just so, oh my gosh, you can't, this is just so cute. And each capsule is like $11 a capsule. So I think it's like $1 more, maybe a couple of dollars more than what mini brands. So I feel like you get more bang for your buck in some way. Cause again, you can really use these. That is turkey. I can use that in actual recipes. We got Rice Krispie treats. I'm not gonna open up the plastics, but there is a Rice Krispie in there. Looking at others, some of the stuff I am gonna open, and some of it I don't want to open it just yet. We got our little donuts, packets of powdered donuts. Everything is just so freaking cute. So now people are actually seeing that there's stuff in the containers. I think a lot of people are very excited about this series. I know when I first saw it, I'm extremely excited. And I think it's kind of nice, sometimes you're not in the mood to just make everything. So I feel like this would be cute if you want to add to your kitchen or pantry or doll sets, and you don't really feel like making stuff, but it does give you that interactive. Is like you don't have to make anything for the most part if you don't want to, but you could. So you could use this stuff in ingredients for stuff. Here we have the Smucker's jelly. It's grape, so it's putty. You just squeeze it in, and you can scoop it out if you want to. So there is that interactive ability that is not necessarily there with a lot of the mini brand stuff. So this is so fun. I love it. Like I said, I hope to see more. Of course, I feel like I would mix mini brands and MiniVerse up to, just have fun with it. You use it all. But of course, many brands has been doing their real brand stuff for several years now, so they're gonna have a lot more product. So these are more pantry foods or freezer items or desserts or snacks we still don't have, like with the MiniVerse. I keep forgetting, like with the fill the fridge, that we don't have the produce and the fruit and the stuff like that, but the details are just absolutely amazing. Anyway, here we have a Pringles. It comes with a little seal that you can open, and you can pull out the chips. And oh my gosh, it's so freaking cute. And so it's just this level of cuteness, and the Miniverse is really coming after after our wallets, and they're coming after mini brands. Here, the Hostess snowball cupcakes. I never had one of those in real life. Here we got not the lollipops, the popsicles. Miniverse is doing a lot right now, and I have so many videos. It feels like with each, as soon as I start making a video for one new thing, another new thing comes out, and I don't get the chance to finish the old stuff. So there's still a lot that I gotta finish filming. But look at this. Here's the Planters mixed peanuts. And oh my gosh, the details are absolutely incredible. What you can really eat is hard to kind of see in this, is that this is salted mixed nuts. So there's like little specks of salt when you pour the nuts out. Like you can feel it, you can see it. Some of the things are covered with the mixed salt. And I thought that was such a cute attention to details. Oh my gosh, absolutely love it. So here we have this strawberry jelly, and if you notice, like real Smucker strawberry jelly, I'm adding strawberries in it because the real Smuckers have like actual strawberries in it. So I'm just taking some of my strawberry MiniVerse pieces and adding that to it, so I can even add even more realism. So back to what I was saying, while I'm putting that in, I have a lot of videos that I'm in the process of filming because so much stuff has been put out. I've started to film some of them, and then like I said, I go to the store and I see something else new. So it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot. I still have the baby foods that I need to finish editing and putting out. And then I have the made from scratch that I finally found more of. And I keep forgetting, I'm so much stuff to where I'm forgetting. The treats came out. I need to do that. Some cafe series that I finally got my hold of that came out. I need to do that. We still got the Krispy Kremes and the Halloween series. Some of that's gonna get done. And then they have the Target Christmas favorite foods that just came out. And then they have MiniVerse has their own special holidays that just came out. Well, I don't even know if that came out. And over the weekend, oh my, they had a special edition Gudetama, that Sereno character, the one, the egg yolk, the fried egg yolk. They did a limited, at least with that one, that's just like one. So they got a lot, and I'm not gonna even lie, it's a lot. But I just had to hurry up, put this video out because everything's so cute. Did you see those mini pancakes? Adorable. With these Uncrustables, like I said, I will eventually unwrap some of this stuff and add further details and make it cute. I want to do like a breakfast series because, of course, some of this stuff is what I eat in a day. And then I want to do like a special lunch series because, again, this what a lot of this stuff is what I would like have for lunch. Look, I love the peanut butter. The putty is all silky and creamy. It looks like creamy peanut butter. It's just the cuteness. They hit, like, stop. So MiniVerse is, they know what they're doing. I just wish they would slow down because, again, it's a lot. So pace yourself. Don't try to drive yourself crazy. Even with this, I did not, with a lot of the newer series, I'm kind of pacing myself. I'm not buying everything at once. I'm just getting like several balls here, several balls there, and then I'll get stuff as I can because too much is coming out at once, and so you kind of have to spread it out unless you're rich, but that's not me yet. So yeah, we're squeezing in. Now, when we talk about size, I already knew this. I knew this going in that this is not going to fit in the mini brands refrigerator. I just knew, I know this is consistent to mini verse sizing. Okay. Oh, I'm about to open up the coffee. Love the coffee. But yeah, this, don't expect for it to be mini brand size because it's not. It's MiniVerse, so it's still going to be bigger. The boxes are still going to be bigger. Now the stuff inside, it's not that big. The stuff, I think the boxes are just big and not the actual stuff. But so you could probably fit individual pieces into the refrigerator. But like I said, a lot of this stuff is pantry stuff. So we don't really have a pantry yet. So I think like the individual food pieces are a good size for, they would be a good size for Barbie, but a lot of the containers themselves are probably a bit too big for Barbie, but you could include in Barbie playsets. I'll kind of show you an example at the end. But yeah, so that's the difference in sizing with compared to many brands. And again, I'm going to show you an example. This is much bigger than the fill the fridge, which I'm okay with. I kind of see the reason why. I feel like because they're actually putting stuff in the containers, you want to make it big enough to you won't lose detail of the products, and that way, like, I know that I know people want to use, some people want to use this for their doll, but they're still making this for people who enjoy MiniVerse products. So if you're making it, if your primary demographic is for people who make MiniVerse products, chances are you want the ingredients to fit your other recipes so you can mix them together. So to me, that makes sense. And I still feel like if you want to make it for dolls, you can still make it for dolls. It's closer to 1/6 size or maybe a little bit bigger. It's definitely not 1/12 size. So for little miniatures like that, it's going to be too big. But like for the ice cream or different things, you could, you know, I'm not crazy. I don't care about size. I like to mix it all up. To me, it's all cuteness anyway. But I know a lot of people like, well, why didn't they do this? And what I'm like, well, again, the demographic is for people who make MiniVerse stuff. And whether you use that for your dolls, that's probably great. You can use the food items for dolls, but I get it. I get it. I'm not complaining about it. And I just love the details. So I'm not mad with it. You can have fun with it. You could still alter this stuff to suit your needs. And that's all there is to it. I love the fact that unlike many brands, you don't get a lot of dupes. Now, like I said, if you don't use the cheat codes, you'll get more dupes. But I think out of all, I think I opened like 8, and maybe I got a total of 3 dupes. So each container has their specially marked stuff. I think I got like 2 Twinkies, 2 Eggo waffles, and 2 Pop Tarts with that had strawberry frosting, and maybe one other thing I can't remember. You can open up the meat. I didn't really feel like opening up the meat just yet. This Baby Bell cheese, you can open that up, but I didn't want to cut the netting just yet, so I'm gonna save that. You can actually open up the Baby Bell like it's a little Baby Bell cheese, like you open up the wrapping and then you peel the red off, and then there's a little thing of cheese underneath. I saw pictures of it. It's so cute. So I'm gonna have to get another duplicate just so I can open up the Baby Bell cheese. Here we have meat that can be open, so everything can be open and pretty much used. And oh, here's another one that I'm so excited about. I'm excited for the little chili because it looks so cute. So like I said, this MiniVerse really delivered in the details of this. I'm just, they hit it off the park. Like, mini brands, y'all need to be shook. I did have a hard time getting that Hormel container open, but I finally got it. And look at the detail in the chili. It looks gross, but Hormel chili straight from the can, when you open it and don't cook it, it looks gross like that. So the details are amazing. It looks just like that. They had little beans in there, little pieces of Hormel. I'm like, oh, they just hit this out of the park. It's a match. So again, I don't know what Mini Brands is going to do to top this. I know Mini Brands they have their own other lines that are like non-food related, which I'm still interested and excited about, but yeah, I don't know. They got to step it up now, especially since they're the ones known for the realistic foods. They're going to have to step it up. So the other thing I wanted to say, somebody, and maybe Mini Brands, since I know they're trying to do a kitchen first, somebody has to come up with a pantry. I know we got to like a refrigerator, but now Mini Brands, maybe they should do a pantry, because we get a lot of pantry foods, and foods that dry, they don't really need to be refrigerated. We need a pantry. Now, of course, you could use doll toys and play sets, and I'm going to talk about that at the end, and give yourself your own pantry, but that's what they need. So here's the marmalade Smuckers. I'm taking little bits of shredded cheese and making it look like little orange peels. If you ever had the marmalade, there's pieces, not exactly pieces of orange, like orange slices, but more like shredded oranges or whatever, because it's like an orange preserve. So I'm using this instead, and because to me it kind of looks more like those orange pieces that you find in marmalade. And so I really love the way it looked. Everything looks cute. I just love the series, and I can't wait to really play with it. I'm trying to get this out as soon as I can, and as I can. I got a lot of stuff going on just with school, and again, I thought I would have more videos out sooner, but it's just taking me a lot longer because not only just life, but also, this. So here we have a size comparison. The bigger box is MiniVerse, the smaller is Mini Brands. And like I said, the packaging itself, the stuff inside is kind of small, and you could fit it with the Mini Brand stuff. So I'm actually going to take the Cheez-Its and put it in the smaller Mini Brands box. And I also, for the other containers that I had duplicates, I took some of the products out and put it in the other containers, so save space. And so here we have a Barbie playset, we have the Miniverse furnishing, and lastly we have a doll a doll kitchen set, which you can get these at like Burlington, DD's, Ross. They're real cheap. You can make pantries or use their kitchen sets. But like I said, I love this series. If you have questions or if you like it, please hit like or subscribe. Let me know what you think. And are you as excited about this series, or is it a pass for you? Let me know in the comments, and I hope you all have a great day, and I hope to bring you more coming soon. Bye.